Hey, Dave Knight from 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today marks the reset of day number one on my Top Step Trader combine, the 30K combine here at Top Step Trader. Day one, I finished up 49 ticks on 7 trades, and I know that I had talked about 3 to 5 trades earlier, um, but the first trade that I took today actually was with 2 contracts. So what I'm doing, or what I went back and looked at, I guess, as a summary of my trading day, I went back to see, what did I do wrong? I mean, I was trading in low volatility during that week, that very first week I was just trading, and I wanted to get away from that. So I wanted to find, I guess, the best possible setup that I could possibly take on to trade a 2 contract set to start my trading um, set off. And what I did is I was able to capture in, I think, about 15 ticks off the opening trade, and the other one was like a 1 tick winner or a break-even trade. So I started the day off in a positive light. Now, what I thought about and what I'm still debating upon right now is, do I shut it down after that first trade wins or loses, or do I continue to trade? Now, my rule that I have, no matter what, if my first trade of 2 contracts loses, I'm done. I just have to shut down for the day, because I'm going to be at in between that minus 20 to minus 30. On any day that I've got a positive, or I'm below minus 20, I can continue trading until I would hit that mark. Today I went from up 15 down to minus 9, and then I went up on my last trade. I got 60 ticks on a winner. Now my first contract, my first attempt at the market was with 2 contracts. The other 5 trades were 1 contract at a time, and I had a break-even trade, 3 losers in there, with a couple ticks. I had like a minus 5, a minus this. Just kept on, just kept at it. And the market, the volatility was certainly in the market as it took off roughly early this morning. When I was short, the market just screamed up. In fact, we went all the way up and past the Globex pivot point today. So I would say this, that each day by itself needs to be treated individually. So today was what you would consider a trending day as a day trader. It bottomed out, and then it took up and went all the way from the bottom up to and through the pivot point before it started to retrace significantly on the downside. And I was attempting the short side, and then what happened is I went in what I call, if you can't beat them, join them trade there at the end, because I noticed every time that the market would try to sell off, it would stop, and then it started going back up. So it's making a pattern basically of higher lows as we moved in and through the rest of the morning session. It looked like a really good setup. It would break down, and then it would stop, like kind of like my opening trade. It broke down, it stopped, it went right through, it took out my stops on the way up. I was able to capture a little bit of profit, and that allowed me to continue to trade. So um, as I'm looking at the overall market, I want to give myself the flexibility to be able to trade it. So as I finish up day one here, I'm up. I had 7 trades, like I said, and I netted out 49 ticks on 7 trades. And the last trade was the big winner of 60 ticks. I think I was down, was that down minus 11, minus 10, minus 9, somewhere in that area, when I finally was able to capture a nice, what was it, down minus 12, I forget. Anyway, regardless of where I was, I got up, I think I was down minus 11 at one point. So I was able to turn minus 11 into a 60 tick winner, and then net out 49 ticks off of 7 trades. Now, like I said, at the first trade entry, now the first trade entry is probably the most significant trade entry. I'm not trading the open range trading strategy right now, although I would trade my the CL pit strategy, the Wednesday trade normally. on the inventory. So I feel pretty confident about the inventory trade. What I don't feel confident about is the low volatility trade at the open. So I kind of want to force the market to show me something before I decide to participate in it. So it's got to be a volume indicator along with some significant movement, hopefully at least in the range of a 1p move, moving one way or the other out of a range. So if it's in a congestion area or trading range, I want to see it do something before I decide to take advantage of the market right there. Long or short, don't really care about that. What I'm looking for is the best possible trade setup to enter in that first trade. And if it loses, so I'm trying to bypass some of the bad stuff that I noticed that I'm taking. So although the open range trade that I like to get myself started in the trading day, I've noticed that it also had the double-edged sword of that is that I can accumulate 3 losses in a row like that when it's in low volatility. So I've pretty much put that trading strategy on hold until I see it be more effective as a trading strategy again. And then moving forward, I'm looking for volume spikes, um, um, the market to really start swinging one way or the other, and to give the ability to be tradable in that sense. So, and I guess if it's in a very tight range and it's not moving, well, you need to. At least I know that means kind of low volatility. That's where I lose most of my money. I want to stay out of those kind of markets. So that is kind of my synopsis of my trading day. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Dave Knight here from 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching once again. God bless, take care, and I will see you on our next video that I put together. Bye for now.